Hi everybody, I'm Dawn Meifert. Thanks so much for joining me on Here's the Deal. So I've received more than a few Facebook messages around the term fiscal cliff and what does it mean and where are we going. So the term fiscal cliff is really a descriptive set of words to describe the conundrum that we're in terms of tax law and reduction of our debt. So remember in 2011 when Obama worked out a temporary reprieve with Republicans in regards to the debt ceiling? So there was an extension at that time of the Bush tax cuts, of payroll tax cuts, certain business tax cuts. These tax cuts are set to expire on December 31st at midnight. Specifically, it's the payroll tax cut of 2%. It's tax breaks for businesses, shifts in the alternative minimum tax cut. Now, the thing that most of us that are on the liberal side of the fence are concerned with is that more than 1,000 government programs are going to be affected by this expiration, and one of them being, the big one being Medicare, the other one being defense. I think most of you know how I feel about the defense budget. We need to continue to cut the defense budget to really narrow down that large deficit and debt that we incur every single year. So what are they going to do? They need to reach a compromise. And given the fact that Republicans seem to think that their failure, their massive, massive failure this past election was because of Hurricane Sandy and not because of their policies, I don't know if I see a whole lot of compromise coming. I mean, this Republican Congress, the Congress has remained almost virtually the same. We did pick up some Democratic seats, but the most unpopular Congress in our history, which will expire also on December 31st, never found the time to deal with these issues in a concrete manner. They also never found the time to vote on any kind of jobs bill. So if we do expire, what exactly happens? Really, honestly, in the short term, nothing. Congress can go back and make amendments to these different tax provisions after the beginning of 2013. This really is, I think, more about a gun battle to see who's going to flinch. President Obama has really drawn a line in the sand here, and he said he's going to let the Bush tax cuts expire. Republicans are saying no more taxes on the very, very rich. We'll see how it's going to play out. It's got to play out here pretty quickly. The holidays are coming, and we do have an expiration in about 6 weeks. More to come on this. Thanks so much for the questions. I'm Dawn Meifert, and this has been Here's the Deal.